Hey everybody! Alright, as promised, I finally am ready to do this, and I'm going to have a second part to this, but with the Alexa, well, you can't see her, but Alexa behind me. Okay, she didn't say anything. I have blah blah, 600 incredibly useless facts. All these right here that are tabbed off are the ones I'm going to be stating. Now, none of these belong to me whatsoever, so hopefully I don't get demonetized for this or copyrighted. I am giving full-on support to blah blah. Something to talk about when you have nothing else to say. It does not tell me who this is by. Let's just go ahead and say that this is nicotext.com. So there you go. There's your shout out, just so you know. I just wanted to share these because some of them were so hilarious. I had to go grab my inhaler because I was having a meltdown. So let's just go ahead and get started. This is take one. Let's put it that way. This is take one. I'm also going to be doing this on live, so yeah, we'll see how it goes. All right. There are more than 500 given phobias. One of the rarest is hoplophobia, a fear of firearms. During an ordinary day, your hand will indirectly come in contact with 15 penises. Ew. That's really disturbing. To be totally honest with you, that is horrifying. Not mortifying, horrifying. If you spend 1 hour in a public swimming pool, you will come in contact with about 50 ounces of urine. I don't think I'm ever going to go to a public pool again after this. If you are extremely afraid of men, you may be suffering from androphobia. Interesting. A phobia. Every day you inhale about 61 cubic inches of other people's farts. Ew. I'm sorry if this is going to make, anybody want to, never step outside again. That's not my intention. I just want to make you guys laugh and get some useless facts out to you because I thought that would be fun. So far, we're only, 2 minutes in, and I'm already ugh, I don't want to go back outside ever again. I want, Germ-X on me 24/7, gloves, masks, all of it. Oh my gosh. Okay. There are no fish in the Dead Sea. Interesting. If you suffer from onomatophobia, you are enormously scared of hearing certain names or words. That is my friend Jessie. She is terrified when I sit there and use smart words, big words. Interesting fact, but true. Vincent van Gogh created over 800 paintings and 700 sketches, yet only succeeded in selling one painting in his lifetime. Wow. That's very, very interesting. You suffer from dendrophobia if you don't like to be near trees or are deadly afraid of them. I don't think I've ever met anybody afraid of a tree. If you're afraid of a tree, let me know down below, because that is actually a phobia. It's not just a fear, it's a phobia. See, I didn't I didn't mark all of these, so give me a second. According to mathematical experts, a deck of cards must be shuffled at least 7 times to avoid having them end up as they were from the start of the shuffle. 7 times. I wonder if that's why a lot of blackjack dealers shuffle 7 times. Interesting. Marilyn Monroe had 6 toes on her left foot. Didn't know that. That's interesting. There are more chickens than humans on our planet. Now, how is that humanly possible, you guys? to have more chickens than humans? We eat chickens. Do they populate that much? I thought we populated more than chickens would. Now that really makes me wonder which came first, the chicken or the egg. Damn it. If you know the answer below, leave it in my comments. Thanks. That was supposed to be a heart. I'm sorry. More shoplifters are caught on a Wednesday than any other day of the week. So, I mean, I guess I'm not condoling this, but if you're going to shoplift, because I know there's some kleptos out there, don't do it on a Wednesday so you don't get caught. Just saying. And then again, don't do it at all. Come up with the money. William Shakespeare invented more than 1,700 words. Wow. I wonder how many words we actually have in the world. That's probably a lot. A starfish has very bad table manners. It turns its stomach inside out by forcing it out through its mouth and over its prey. I thought starfish were cute. Now I'm grossed out by them. When you take a nap for an hour, you burn as much energy as it takes to boil water for 7 cups of tea. Okay. The shortest war in world history was fought between Great Britain and Zanzibar. The 27th of August, 1896. It lasted only 38 minutes. That is a pretty quick war. Wheel. On average, a human being has 18 blemishes on his or her body. I've got one here. I got one here. I don't think I have any other ones. I got 2 on my face. Blemishes, do they mean just like pimples, or do they mean like moles and things like that? Because I have one in my armpit. That's kind of like TMI, but whatever. I think we're way past TMI right now because we're learning some things. I mean, your hand comes in contact with about 15 penises a day, so... Oh. I just put my hand in my mouth. Ew. Okay. It has been proven that taller people score better on intelligence tests. Well, that's why I'm not intelligent. Mel Blanc, the man who gave voice to Bugs Bunny, was allergic to carrots. Now that's really interesting to be allergic to carrots, but play a character that's a bunny that eats carrots. Alrighty. Bulletproof vests, fire ladders, windshield wipers, and laser printers were all invented by women. Power to the women! Thieves often listen at doors, and in some cases, this has gotten them convicted. The police are not only interested in fingerprints, but ear prints as well, which are unique for every human being. Ear prints? I didn't even know our ears could leave prints, to be totally honest with you. There you go, that uneducated shit again, being short. If you are afraid of animals in general, you suffer from zoophobia. Okay. Sorry, my nose itches. Okay. On average, every year, you will consume 12 pubic hairs while eating in restaurants. Check, please. I'm out. I'm done. Bye. Peace. 12 pubic hairs each time you go to a restaurant? Ew. Why? What? By the way, I'm going to go to a quick disclaimer in the front of this book. It says, all the facts in this book are absolutely and without a doubt true. In the secret laboratories of Nicotex, just outside Geneva, mystical scientists in black suits scientifically tested each of these facts. If something in this book, contrary to our expectations, turns out to be false, Nicotech's astute scientists will, of course, receive the honor of bringing forth their scientific data on the subject in question. So to all of you saying, can this really be true? Yes, it can. Just so you know, it's all true. And these were all copyrighted in 2006, so these are kind of old-ish. Kind of. So some of them might be not true anymore. They might be more numbers or something like that. Just a quick thing. One of the elements in dynamite is peanuts. Well, if you're allergic to peanuts and dynamite goes off, bye. That's all I can really say. A cat has 32 muscles in each ear. Wow. 32 muscles? That's ridiculous. When you're using the computer keyboard, your left hand does 56% of the typing. We always had to have our hands on. Our left hand was always on FDSA, and our right hand was always on JKL, and then the semicolon and the quotes. That was how we had to have our hands on, and then our thumbs were on the space bars all the time. And then we would use our pointer fingers to go from F to G to F to T, F to R, things like that. I took a computer class when I was in school in Ohio a long while back, and I still remember, like, I sometimes do it, but, like, you kind of grow out of it at the same time. In 1899, the Eiffel Tower was built by Gustave Eiffel for the Paris exhibition and was supposed to be demolished afterwards. Interesting that they were never supposed to have the Eiffel Tower. It was just a display, basically. And then it was supposed to come down, and they never did. Okay. Okay, this one's a big one. Hurricanes are always given names in order to make them easier to track. Their names always start with an A at the beginning of each year. In 1979, the women's movement pressured meteorologists to use both male and female names instead of just female names. Today, boy names are used on even-numbered years and girl names on uneven ones. So, Hurricane Dorian just passed a little while ago in the Bahamas. I don't know if that would be a male name or a female name. We are in the year 2019. That is, 19 is an uneven number, so I would say that that is actually accurate. That is a girl's name. I don't remember the last hurricane we had. I remember Katrina. I don't remember a male name, though, honestly. If you guys know of a hurricane that passed in a even year, like 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, anything that can go into itself, please let me know in the comments below. Thanks. Did you know that camels have 3 eyelashes to protect their eyes from the blowing sand? 3 eyelashes. I have eyelashes, too, that don't protect me from Jack. When you are born, you have 300 bones in your body, but when you die, you only have 206. So do some of the bones, like, mesh together to make longer limbs? Is that why we get taller? That's a weird thing. Okay. If you keep a living goldfish in a completely dark room, it will eventually turn white. Now I want to go get a goldfish and attempt this, to put it in a dark room and watch it turn from gold to white. Like, is it still a goldfish then if it's white? Or is it a whitefish? I want to try this. If you want to try this, let me know down below. If you do try it, please send me pictures to my Facebook or anywhere, my Instagrams, anything like that. Because I think that would be fantastic to, like, do as, you know what, that would be a really cool science project for school, to turn a goldfish white. I'm sorry. I think that would be so cool, okay? I want to try it. There are over 500 phobias, and taurophobia is one of them, a fear of bulls. Okay. Since 1989, Oscar presenters are not allowed to say, and the winner is. This insinuates that all of the other nominees are losers. So instead, they say, and the Oscar goes to. That is actually, I like that. That you can't say the winner is, because you make everybody else feel like crap. I mean, you still feel like crap if you don't make it and you don't get the Oscar. You know, but still, I like that. Well, excuse you, whoever just went down the road that loud, considering I'm all the way in the back upstairs. Anyway, brontophobia means a terrible fear of thunder. Well, yep, hi, I got brontophobia. Now I know what to call it, because I'm terrified of thunder. Terrified. Petrified. Oh my gosh. Okay. The heart of an embryo starts beating 3 weeks after conception. But you can't hear it right away. Interesting. A blue whale's penis is between 15 to 20 feet long. Huh. Interesting. The most common disease to plague humans is coryza, better known as the common cold. It has spread almost everywhere on Earth. Lovely. A normal human brain contains as many brain cells as there are stars in the Milky Way, about 100 million. That's a lot of brain cells. So is that true with people that smoke, that they say you kill brain cells, TV kills brain cells, and etc.? Like, I wonder if it's not 100 trillion anymore, or I'm sorry, 100 million anymore, and it's actually less for people that have done drugs in their life. Kind of curious. There are over 500 recognized phobias. One of the most rare is schizophobia. Sorry, I totally butchered that. It's the fear of shadows. I don't think I have a fear of shadows. Maybe in the dark I have a fear of shadows, but I am terrified of the dark. I'm terrified of thunder. I'm terrified of clowns. Yeah, I think that pretty much covers it. I mean, spiders, yeah, arachnophobia, duh. 98% of our genes are the same as a chimpanzee's. Only 2% make us a different species. Only 2% make us a different species from chimpanzees. That's interesting. Kissing is not only nice, it's also good for your teeth. It's because when you kiss, your mouth produces saliva, and saliva helps protect against dental plaque. Okay, do they mean just pecking or making out or Frenching? Does anybody else know the answer? Probably not. That's okay. We're almost done, guys. We only got this much. This much left. So we've already made it a pretty good chunk through. You share the same birthday with about 9 million other people. Ooh, okay, so this is a perfect part to sit there and say that if you're enjoying this video right now, go ahead and like it and hit the notification. I think it's over here. Might be over here. I don't know. It's on one of these sides over here, and I want you to go ahead and hit the notification bell so you can be told when I do new videos. I don't have a set schedule, so they just go up sporadically whenever I feel like putting them up or recording them and things like that. This one right here, though, 9 million other people. Hey, my birthday is December 11th. Does anybody else have a December 11th birthday? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks. Alright, if you cut off a cockroach's head, it can live for 9 more days until it starves to death. Could you imagine cutting off a cockroach's head and then just leaving it there on your floor to die and coming back 6 days later and it's still moving around? That would be some creepy shit. Not gonna lie. The electric chair was invented by a dentist. I knew there was a reason I didn't like dentists. They invented the electric chair. Or one of them did. Another rare phobia is lutrophobia, a deathly fear of otters. Oh, but otters are so stinking cute. I mean, I never come in contact with one. I've seen them in pictures and stuff, and I've taken a picture of an otter before, but that's about it. So I don't know if they hiss or what's going on with that. Okay, money contains cotton as well as paper. That's why it can survive a tumble through the washing machine. Huh. I didn't know they use cotton and paper to make money. It doesn't even ever feel like it's that. I hope you guys are enjoying this so far. I know I am. I'm having a good laugh. By the way, these little green ones right here, I don't know if you can see them. These are going to be a surprise in the back. Again, none of this belongs to me. It's literally in this book. I'm just reading it from the page. I'm not reading every single one, though, so it shouldn't be like a plagiarism thing. At least, God, I hope not. I just want to make everybody laugh that may not be able to get their hands on the book. Sorry, my throat was dry, and I'm a little nasally. I am having some drainage, and it's disgusting. Coulrophobia is the technical term for a fear of clowns. There's another phobia of mine. Oh, I missed one. 1 second. Okay. If you love coffee and drink 100 cups in 4 hours, you will probably die from caffeine poisoning. If you drink 100 cups of coffee in 4 hours, you're going to be sitting on the toilet after that 5th cup. Just saying. Especially if you're like me and you don't like your coffee black. You like it blonde and a lot of creamer and sugar in it. Yeah. It's a laxative more than anything. Most fish stay awake most of their lives. However, there are fish that sleep. They lean against a rock or stand vertically in the water. I didn't know a fish could stand. A snail can sleep for 3 years. Wow. Then why is Gary always awake if he can sleep for 3 years? Trust me, I'd rather sleep for 3 fucking years. The salt in your tears comes from the food you eat. It's transported via the blood circulation to the lacrimal gland near your eyes where tears are produced. Oh, that's why your tears are salty. Okay. If you suffer from dentophobia, you have an extreme fear of dentists. Well, I don't have an extreme fear of it. I just don't like them. It's not a fear. I just don't like them. The pink or red color on flamingos indicates that the bird has become sexually mature. They're white when they are born, but after a year, they get their color. I didn't know they turned out white. Interesting. Walt Disney was afraid of mice. Alfred Hitchcock. Give me 1 second. Okay, let me go ahead and try that again. Alfred Hitchcock had no belly button. Isn't it like a saying that like people with no belly buttons are like aliens or something? At least I thought that's what the saying was. A shrimp's heart is located in its head. Oh, it's giving me the creeps. I just imagine eating shrimp like I usually do. Is that why we don't eat the heads? Ugh. I couldn't imagine. Ugh. That's why when they get their heads taken off, they die. Because it's their heart. I mean, if you get shot in the heart, you're gone. You're dead. It's over. In an 80-year-long study on 20... Oh my gosh, 1 second. I'm sorry. I am starting to get tired, and I don't have my glasses on because I leave a weird glare on the computer, and I didn't want you to see that, so I apologize. Let me try that again. In an 80-year-long study on 200,000 ostriches, not a single case was reported where an ostrich buried its head in the ground. So you know those pictures where people show the ostrich with its butt in the air and its head, like, long neck and then head down in the sand? not true. Fabricated. Gotcha. It is physically impossible for a pig to look up at the sky. Do they not have muscle right there that they can look up? Or are they just too chunky and rolly? I don't know. If you use earphones for 1 hour, you will increase the amount of bacteria in your ears by 700%. I don't get that. Like, if you're using earphones, doesn't that mean that they're in there so nothing can get inside? You increase bacteria in your ears by 700% if you use earphones. Do they mean headphones or earbuds? That's kind of something we would need to know. You burn more calories sleeping than watching TV. Honestly, I did not even know. I knew I burned calories sleeping and doing other activities. Yeah. But I didn't know you can burn calories watching TV. I wonder how many calories I burn watching YouTube then. Richard Milhous Nixon was the first American president whose name included all the letters in the word criminal. Does anybody know if Richard Milhous Nixon was actually a criminal or not? Is that why they put that in there? Turtles can breathe through their butts. I don't want to get demonetized, so I'm just gonna... Okay, congratulations. I need a minute. Okay, I'm good and I'm back. Research shows mosquitoes like people who have recently eaten bananas. Well, I guess I'm good because I don't like bananas. They feel like acid going through my body, so I guess I'm great. A cat has a larger chance of surviving a fall from the 20th floor than from the 7th floor. I'm very confused on that one. Can anybody please explain how the 20th floor they can survive, but they can't survive the 7th floor? Like, it's lower to the ground, isn't it? Or am I mistaken on how hotels are built? One leg of a dove weighs less than its feathers. Okay. Your hearing is better when you are hungry than when you've just eaten. Your hearing is better when you are hungry than when you've just eaten. What? So I guess when I go to do a hearing test, I should be hungry and not have just eaten breakfast or lunch. I mean, isn't that... How? Mosquitoes have 47 teeth. I thought it was better when a vagina had teeth on the movie Teeth. Mosquitoes have teeth? 47 teeth? Is that why they leave marks in us? I thought they sucked. Like a leech. They have teeth? And 47, almost 50 teeth? What? Okay. Anyway, in the city of Lawrence, Kansas, it's against the law to walk around with bees in your hat. I want to do something. I want to research like all the dumb laws of all 50 states and do that for you guys because I think that would be fantastic to do. But I think I want to do like a screencastify deal where I'm on my computer and it's casting my screen so you guys can see what I'm researching, making sure I'm not making all this up. Because, I mean, I have a book right here of facts, but if I just write it down, then you're like, oh, yeah, you're fabricating it, you know? So I want to go ahead and do useless laws of the states. I think that's a new video. That's definitely going to be in the works pretty soon. In an ancient Egypt, oh my gosh. In ancient Egypt, the penalty for killing a cat was death. Well, yeah, didn't Egypt, like, worship cats? Didn't they have, like, a cat god? Is that what that's why they had the Sphinx statue? I mean, yeah, that would be awesome if we could still put a person to death, like, the death penalty for killing a cat. Because if anybody ever killed my cat, you best believe they would be in a hospital. That is my baby. I don't know where the hell she is right now. She's somewhere in here. I think she's in my breeding nook, to be honest with you. Sorry, my phone was kind of blowing up a little bit. I'll explain that in a second here. On average, there are 333 pieces of toilet paper on one toilet roll. So I go through 333 pieces of toilet paper on a roll in less than a week. Huh. Interesting. No American president has had brown eyes. I don't know what that noise was. I truthfully have never paid attention to the color of my president's eyes. Unless they're like beautiful eyes, I'm not going to pay attention. Just saying. Now I kind of want to make sure I pay attention and go back and look at all of the president's eye colors. I don't pay attention to a lot of people's eye colors unless it's like in your face, gorgeous. Like mine. I'm just kidding. I don't know what color my eyes are. They change all the time. I have mood eyes, so I couldn't tell you. I was born with blue eyes, but we'll get into that in a second. Female hyenas have underdeveloped penises. Interesting facts. Dolphins always keep one eye open when sleeping. Is that where we got the term sleep with one eye open? Because of a dolphin? Right-handed people live approximately 9 years longer than left-handed people. Well, guess who's staying alive 9 years longer than other people? This girl. Hopefully. Who knows anymore. I got people dropping like flies left and right anymore, and it's depressing. Every chocolate bar produced contains an average of 8 insect legs. I'm never having a chocolate bar again. I don't want to eat insects. Ew. A polar bear's skin is actually black. So their fur is white, but their skin's black. Interesting. Ants always fall on their right side if they get drunk. First of all, who's getting an ant drunk and why? Why is an ant drinking in the first place? And it's spelled like the little insects, the ants. I'm pretty sure my aunt would just fall on her butt. Honestly, she would fall on her ass if she got drunk. 5% of all adults sleepwalk. Mom, Dad, Grandma, Grandpa. Do you guys sleepwalk? Are you the part of that 5%? I don't think I've ever sleepwalked in my life. Maybe I have. My mom will totally like jump in and explain to me yes or no. So Mom, if you're watching this, down in the comments, leave a heart. Wait, that's not a heart. Oh, wow. Ashlyn, what are you doing? Leave a heart. Okay, thanks, Mom. Oh, our mosquitoes out here are fierce. Like, I'm not kidding you right now. I have a mosquito butt, like, right here, and it's just so bad. It would take 1.12 million mosquitoes. Coincidental, I did not even look down to see what I was reading next. I'm sorry. Coincidental. Stinging you all at the same time to completely empty your body of its blood. Well, that's reassuring that it takes 1.12 million mosquitoes to do that. Sylvester Stallone once worked in a circus cleaning lion cages. Kudos to you, Sylvester Stallone. I couldn't do it. I'm terrified of clowns, so I couldn't be at a circus. Just saying. One fact that they need to have in here, by the way, about the whole clown situation is the movie It progressed a lot of fear in clowns. To be totally honest with you. So, yeah. I'm pretty sure. I don't know the statistics of it, but that's what got me scared of clowns. That's what got my friend scared of clowns. My friend Jessie scared of clowns. And a few other people have told me that they got terrified in clowns after watching It. The original It, not the new one, and not the second one. Michael Jackson's song, Billie Jean, was the first musical video shown on MTV that was made by an African-American performer. Interesting. An airport in England uses songs by Tina Turner to scare birds off the runway. Wonder why Tina Turner? Is she like a loud singer or something? Am I missing something here? That just doesn't make sense to me. When Albert Einstein died, his brain was put in a jar to be examined and saved for the future. Sweet. Did they ever examine it yet? On average, 7.5% of all office documents disappear. Well, I hope I'm not part of that 7.5%. That would suck. Unless they mean, like, legal offices, like, you know, people that are trying to get you in collections, then that would be fantastic. Just saying, I would love to be part of that 7.5%. Bill Gates began programming computers when he was 13 years old. You listen to that, Harley? Bill Gates was 13 years old and programming computers. You're already working on computers, aren't you? I thought that's what Mom had said. Or you're just really good with them. So you could be the next Bill Gates. That would be awesome. In the USA, young people buy $40 million worth of chewing gum every year. Well, I'm kind of part of that whole chewing gum buying situation. Although I buy it at the Dollar Tree for like 5 packs for $1. I ain't ashamed of my game. Single people are 7.5 times more likely to require psychiatric care. Well, your girl's been single for a hot minute, over a year, so I guess I would require some psychiatric care. I don't know how much longer I'll be single, though. Never know. It's whatever. If I need psychiatric care, I need psychiatric care. I'm still cute, so it's all good. During a lifetime, you will produce enough saliva to fill 2 swimming pools. Now, I understand that you will produce enough to fill 2 swimming pools. My problem is I don't know how deep the pools are or how big they are. You know what I mean? Like, is it underground pools that you see at hotels that are long? Or is it deep pools or shallow pools? I need to know the facts here in order to believe this. I mean, great. That's wonderful that I'll have enough saliva to fill 2 swimming pools in my lifetime. But is that kiddie pools? Underground pools? Please tell me. I need the facts. On average, a 4-year-old child will ask 437 questions every day. Again, are those the same questions, different questions? I need facts here. And if you had to listen to a child ask 437 questions in a day, exactly my response. You will inhale about 44 pounds of dust during your life. So if I'm inhaling 44 pounds of dust, does that mean in my life, does that mean that most of that weight I see on that scale actually doesn't belong to me? It belongs to all the crap that I'm inhaling in life? And I'm actually lighter than what the scale says? Interesting. Alright. Now this is why I said, yes, I was born with blue eyes. But babies are always born with blue eyes. Right there. In print. Babies are always born with blue eyes. So yes, there you have it. Those are all the facts. Now, if you made it this far, I want you to let me know if you know any facts that you think I should know. I'm sorry, I'm having so many issues right now. 1 second. Okay, so there is a small little section of unsolved mysteries. So I want you to listen to the question and send me on Facebook or on Instagram the answer to the question if you feel like answering it, or if it made you laugh out loud, let me know. I really want to know, because some of these I really did like sit there and be like, you know what, that's right. So I have a couple of them marked. That's why I said the green ones are the marked ones. So here we go. Unsolved mysteries. I don't know what I was waiting on. If you attempt to fail and succeed, what have you really done? Interesting. Trying to think. Yeah. Why is time when traffic moves slowly called rush hour? I don't understand that one. I'm an uncultured swine. Sorry. I don't understand it. Sorry. I read the wrong one anyways. If Barbie is so popular, why do you have to buy her friends? How can you tell if a Smurf is choking on something? Because when you choke, people turn blue usually. Smurfs are already blue. I'm so sorry. I cracked up when I read that one before too. I was like, that's funny. If you expect the unexpected, is the unexpected then expected? And then, of course, you know, they got to put Marilyn Monroe in there again. Gorgeous. Ah! I don't know why they put Marilyn Monroe right there, though. That's, don't know. Why do they report power outages on TV? Good point. How could someone be so cruel as to put an S in the word lisp? Sorry. Would a fly without wings be called a walk? Why can't girls put their mascara on with their mouths closed? Okay, I'm sorry. Have you ever actually tried to put mascara on with your mouth closed? You literally are like this. Like your mouth is open. I see it so many times too, even on the get ready with me's that everybody does. Everybody does it. I've never seen a video where somebody's putting mascara on or like eyeliner or anything and their mouth is closed. It's hilarious, and it's very wondersome to me too, honestly. Why isn't there mouse flavored cat food? That is a really good question. I mean, unless it's a fabrication that cats chase mice and eat mice, then that would make more sense. But, I mean, you get chicken flavored, fish flavored, like, you get the tuna and everything, which, hold on. Are you getting a drink? Are you getting a drink? Oh, that's the other thing, too. Why don't cats drink milk? Like, you see it in movies all the time that cats are drinking milk. No, you give them water. What? Weird. Are there human guides for blind dogs? I mean, we have guide dogs for blind humans. So, do we have human guides for blind dogs? I'm literally trying to think of an answer. Does water float? Oh, baby. Hi. You're going to join us? Are you going to join us? Oh, your eyes are ucky. This is my baby. Okay, don't be in the camera. What are you doing? You don't have claws anymore, remember? It's not for you. It's paper and a cup. You alright? Okay, sorry. I just wanted you to see her because she came out for a visit. She always comes for at least one part of the video. Even if it's a split second, you still get a glimpse of her every once in a while. There she goes. There goes my baby. Where are you going? Oh, I'm going to use back litter box. Okay. Why is a boxing ring square? And the last one. Why doesn't glue stick to the inside of the bottle? Right? Like, you use glue to stick things together, but it doesn't stick to the inside of the bottle. What? Like, how? Ooh, they even have a 600 incredibly useless facts about celebs. 600 incredibly useless but fantastic quotes. They have a porn star name book, the pet cookbook, ultra modern history, confessions, the macho man's drink book, the mission, and the student cookbook, and the world's coolest baby names, dirty movie quote book, cult movie quote book, and the Bible about my friends. So that was really interesting, and that was a lot of fun. I'm sorry that it was probably really long, but at least this time you had a lot of interesting content coming from me. I'm sorry that it was just looking at me and listening to me read, or attempt to read in some cases. So I apologize, but I wanted to get that out of the way. I think it's going to be a lot more fun next time. Next time, I'm going to go on... I was like, why is that red? Next time, we're going to go ahead and go on my Fire Stick, and we're going to talk to Alexa and ask some questions. So if you have any ideas on some questions to ask Alexa, let me know down below. I will do every single question just to get that response for you guys. I'm not scared. I'm not terrified that the CIA will come to my door or anything like that, because I'm pretty sure that's a fabrication too, unless you're trying to kill the president or something. Which, no, I'm not trying to kill the president, guys, okay? Trump's actually not that bad. in my case at least, I feel he's a pretty good president. He's getting a lot accomplished. So, with all that being said, I will see you guys in the next one, and I love you. Bye!